Good afternoon to you all. I welcome you to a tutorial presentation of a Form 1 lesson done by Penemene, Gladys, Ndakaziva, Computer Science Facilitator. I'm going to take you through the major national syllabus topic, hardware and software. The subtopic that I'm going to deal with is computer hardware. The objectives of this lesson are: by the end of the lesson, learners should be able to 1. Define the key terms, and the key terms that needs to be defined are computer science, computer hardware, and most probably computer software. The objective number 2 is learners should be able to identify at least the 4 types of computer hardware. The last objective, which is the third one, is that learners should be able to explain how computer hardware devices work. The definition of key terms. What is computer science? Computer science is the study of theory, engineering, and experimentation of computer system, which forms the foundation for design and use of a computer. In simpler terms, we can define computer science as the study of computers and computational systems. It is a broad field which includes everything from the algorithms that make up software, to how software interacts with hardware, to how well software is developed and designed. I hope you have understood the definition. What is a computer? This is an electronic device that is capable of accepting input data, processes it, output information, and or stores data or information for later use. For you to understand better the definition of a computer, I can define the following terms. When we say a computer is an electronic device, we are saying it's a machine that is powered either by electricity or by battery. Then if we say a computer is capable of accepting input data, we are saying a computer is capable of receiving input data, and by input data, that's entering or feeding data into the computer. Then a computer is capable for processing it. By processing, we are saying it is capable of changing data into information. Then it stores data or information. This simply means it is capable of keeping the data or information. Then a computer works through the communication of 2 things, that is computer hardware and computer software. Therefore, I came up with the formula: computer is equal to hardware plus software. Then, computer software. What are we saying if we say computer software? These are programs or a set of instructions that tells computer hardware what to do and how to do it. For example, the operating system, word processing, games, and many more. Computer hardware. What is computer hardware? These are physical components of a computer. Or in simpler terms, these are the parts of a computer that can be seen, touched, or picked. For example, a monitor, a keyboard, mouse, and most probably the system unity. Now I'm going to take you through the types of hardware. Basically, there are 4 of them. Number 1, input hardware or devices. When we say input devices, this is the hardware used to enter the data into the computer system. They are used by a user to send data to the main computer system. For example, the mouse is used for moving the cursor, for clicking, pointing, and selecting data to be used. That's the purpose of the mouse as an input device. The keyboard, it is used for typing. A scanner is used for scanning. Then the barcode reader is there for reading barcodes. So those are the examples of input devices, and that's how they work. Processing devices is the second type of computer hardware. This aids in the feeding of instructions and data to computer for processing, display, storage, and or transmission to other devices. They are used to change user actions or commands into electronic signals that a computer understands. Computers are used to process data, and I have already given you the definition for processing. It means changing data into information. Processing includes a variety of things. Firstly, processing includes calculating, for example, working out how much salary an employee gets. It also involves sorting, that's arranging a register in alphabetical order. The third one, searching. The head teacher may want to produce a list of all learners who absconded lessons in the afternoon, so processing devices can be used. Then storing is the fourth one. Information may be stored on the computer instead of using paper-based system. Drawing is the last one. You might use a paint package to draw an image or enhance the image. You are supposed to note well that all these processes are carried out inside the central processing unit, the CPU, system cased by a device known as microprocessor. Now, let's discuss about the central processing unit. It is sometimes referred to as the brain of the computer. It is responsible for carrying out all the computations, such as changing raw data into information, and it is sometimes referred to as the microprocessor. As you can see on your screen, the picture of a CPU. That's a central processing unit. Microprocessor. This is a chip which consists of millions or even billions of tiny electronic components on a piece of silicon. A microcomputer comprises of a microprocessor together with other clips such as memory clips. Then let's discuss about the main elements of the central processing unit. As you can see on the pictures on your screen again, you can see that there is input unit, the output unit, the control unit, arithmetic and logic unit, the registers, and the memory unit. The control unit, it is responsible for coordinating the input and output devices. It also provides the overall management of the whole system. Thus, the purpose of the control unit is an element of the central processing unit. The arithmetic and logic unit, which is sometimes shortened as ALU, it carries out the mathematical calculations such as the mathematical operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division, as well as decision making. Then the register, it provides the immediate memory for holding and programs. Microprocessors are used to control devices such as washing machines, video recorders, burglar alarms, and microwave ovens. Then let's go to the output devices as the third type of computer hardware. Output devices, these are any device used to send data and or information from a computer to another device or user. Most of the computer output meant for users is in the form of text, audio, or video. For example, as shown by the pictures on the screen again, there is a monitor. A monitor is used to display the data, then a speaker, and the headphones serve the same purpose for outputting the sound. A printer is used for printing, and finally the projector, as you can see on the picture, it is used for projecting presentations. So those are the output devices. Then the last type of computer hardware is the storage devices. This is also known as storage peripherals, on which a user can store data, information, and instructions for future use. For example, memory card, USB flash drive, optical disc, and external hard drive. All these storage devices examples are used for storing information. So that's all about the types of computer hardware. Now, I would like you to do exercise 1, which has got the following questions. Number 1, define the following terms. A, computer. You are supposed to define what a computer is, then define computer hardware. You get 2 marks when you answer them correctly. Then question number 2, identify any 4 computer hardware. Like we have discussed in the lesson, you're supposed to identify the 4 computer hardware types. Then the third question, write down 2 examples on each of the following. In A, input devices, give 2 examples there. Output devices, 2 examples again. And finally, storage devices, give the examples. Then the fourth question, explain how computer hardware devices work. Then you get 8 marks. This exercise will help you to understand more about computer hardware. I thank you all for listening. On the next lecture, we are going to discuss, or we are going to learn on how to connect the computer devices on the computer system. Thank you.